Yoko Soin Doshiteru YouTube. Welcome to my fourth video commentary on Total War Shogun 2. Today I'm playing Lemon 911. 911, that's a funny name. Don't mind me. On the rice fields map, I like this map. It's a pretty straightforward map. You can just take your army and march forward and fight like a man. This map has no hills, so you cannot camp a hill, and I hate those guys who camp a hill for obvious reasons, I think. Here we are on the battlefield. I think this was a low budget army, a low level battle. I think my opponent was level 2 or 1, I don't know. So we made up our armies from, I think, 5,000 koku. That was our budget. For some of you guys wondering what koku is, koku was, in fact, the currency in medieval Japan during Sengoku Jidai and before, I think. And also for some of you guys wondering what Sengoku Jidai is, Sengoku Jidai was a time period in medieval Japan, 16th century, I think. It basically means the age of the country at war. During that period in Japan, there was like 30 clans, I think, were fighting against each other for dominion over Japan. But for more details, just play the single player, and you'll see. For even more details, I don't know, Google it or something. So here we go. Here is my army. In the front here I have a bow Ashigaru, no veterans. On the right a matchlock Ashigaru, supported by a Naginata warrior monks for protection. In the middle a 7 chevrons Nodachi samurai, and here on the left flank a Yari samurai. At the back Matsuda Fujinaru, my general, who is a proud member of the Matsuda family. My opponent, Lemon 911. We can only see his bodyguard because the rest of his army is just here. They're hidden in this forest. So as you can see, I'm moving my army forward, trying to capture this farmhouse, who will increase my stamina and movement speed of all my units. Here, as I've said, his army is composed here at the front. His front line is composed of 3 Yari samurai. At the back he has 3 bow samurai, no veterans whatsoever. Yeah, I think he was a level 1. Yeah, I'm moving my archers forward. Also, I'm keeping my matchlocks a little bit behind because I don't want them to die, to get shot down by his bows. You may wonder why I haven't got any veterans. At least my main army, most of my army isn't veterans, because in a low level battle against a low level opponent, I think I was level 6 here or 5, I don't know, you can bring your veterans, but they won't do much, because when you bring your veterans you can only bring like, I don't know, 4 of them, let's say 1 bow veteran, 2 swords and 1 Yari veteran, and your general. That pretty much sums up things, and anything above that will just exceed the budget that you have, 5,000 cocoa. And yeah, in a low level battle like this, you must, I think, my opinion is, you must bring standard troops, no veterans, because they cost less and you'll be able to bring more of them, so you can stand a chance against an enemy that has, like my enemy here, 3 infantry melee units and 3 bows. I only have 1, and I had, because they routed 1 Matchlock Ashigaru. And here I have only, in terms of infantry, yeah, I don't know what happened here. In terms of infantry, we're pretty much the same, but as you can see, he has one bow unit more. Let's hit play. Here I've decided to charge, because he was just going to stand there and fire with his bows into my troops. Let's see this charge in slow motion. Here I charge my Naginata warrior monks against his Yari samurai. Nice charge here. I should be able to take down this Yari samurai. Here I'm charging my Noldachi into his Yari samurai. Nice charge there. Also, I'm moving my Yari samurai here on my left flank. I'm trying to charge also on his Yari samurai here, who are currently fighting this Noldachi. Here, as you can see, I have activated Warcry from this Naginata warrior monks, which will greatly affect his troops' morale. And one of his Yari samurai are already starting to waver. They'll rout. Here, these guys will waver too. Yes, his bows are still taking shots, surprisingly. Here, I've engaged his bows also. I've activated Rally, which will increase my troops' morale. Here his Yari samurai broke, his bow samurai broke too. Here also on my left flank his Yari samurai broke, and on the right his bow samurai broke. So he now has only 1 unit of bow samurai, and they will get shredded by my Yari samurai. Smart move here by my opponent. He charged his avatar into my bows. I had no protection for them. He saw that, but I think a little too late. Too little, too late, you know. Here I'm bringing back the rest of my infantry. I'll do a back charge on this bow samurai, and that will break them. My bows here just lost that battle, and most of my opponent troops are pretty much gone. He only has his avatar, and here one bow samurai who stopped fighting. Here I think, yes, as I've said, my opponent was a level 2 or a level 1, I don't know, level 2 maybe. He just ran. He was trying to, I don't know, I think he was trying to get out from the battlefield, because I think he I don't know, he played single player, and in single player, when you lose a battle and I don't know, your general is still alive, you try and withdraw him. He thought maybe in multiplayer you should do that too, because when you lose your general, that will be it. And he tried to get out, to withdraw. I think I've talked to him and tell him that this is not single player, he should come back for we to finish this fight. And indeed, he came back. Here I charged with my general to get a hold of him, because he was running. And I'm also bringing my infantry here, my Naginata and my Ari Samurai, my Nodachi too. And they'll fight here. Let's watch this fight. Some nice animations. Wow, that guy just got off his horse, and his horse will run. Nice. And I think this will be the end of the battle. Yes, his general routed, and with that I think that's the battle. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to thumbs up, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.